So, yeah. Hello, Namtar. Onto the main story, because we did only Namtar's side story last stream. According to Marduk, the god Aruru, right? Yeah. Was in the southern border of the Hollow Mountain range, in the Rouse area. Rouse, something like that. It was known to have plenty of ore, but due to its remote location, mining did not develop. Only a handful of alchemists have visited the area. Shin and the others used carriage as far as they can, and from there they went past mountains and valleys for 10 days to reach their destination. That was when they encountered someone they did not expect. Oh. Not the reused background. Someone got here before us.
Not
the yeah, I've seen this background before as well. Wow, I never would have guessed that these guys would show up again. A sharp voice interrupted Arya. Seeing how her bad feelings became a reality, Arya slumped her shoulders before turning toward the direction where the voice came from. Maltina approached them as she spoke. Covered in dust, she must have returned from investigating. Like always, Friend was beside her. So our information is based on the same source. Marduk College obtained the knowledge of the origins from the previous Marduk's remnants. Shin wasn't surprised seeing them having the same information given to them from the secondary Marduk. Yeah, it's not like we didn't know it anyway. Maltina warned Friend, who responded to Enri's inquiry. So, Maltina, did you successfully form a contract? Were we too late to arrive? You suck. Maltina fired her brows as she tilted her head with a troubled expression. I see. I heard she didn't like humans. Oh. It didn't seem like she was willing to share any more information. She simply said that what she wanted and then marched back into her tent.
何よあの言い方。こっちが先乗りしたって文句言わせないんだから。
でも気をつけてくださいね。僕たちあの仕掛けのせいでもう1週間も足止めを食らってますから。
I have worked hard from 6 a.m. to 11 a.m. Oh. Wait, really? That's less than I expected. It varies. Yeah, the problem is that it's always 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. when you start. Well, currently, it wasn't like that when, before. But, I mean... Yeah, where do you work? Because the only reason I can think of your schedule, yeah. The only reason I can think of your schedule ramping up like it is because of Christmas. And Thanksgiving. But, you know, Thanksgiving was last week. So, yeah. And because I learned more stuff, like register, coffee and specialty beverages before. Well, good job. You're improving. You have an actual job. Trap?
フレン、何をしていますの？補給を済ませたら仕切り直しですわよ。
Being summoned by Maltina, Friend rushed his way to her. Shin and the others looked at each other. I don't get it, but it sounds complicated.
マルチナの言う通り、まずは現地に行ってみましょうか。
Yeah. The god Aruru's realm was inside a cave that was formed by carving a hard rock. Yeah, that's kind of how caves work. Soon after entering the uniquely arranged cave, they instantly learned what Maltina mentioned earlier. This is the realm that turns into a labyrinth.
ガーデンと一緒なのだわ。
Oh. The underground garden managed by the academy had a maze function set to prevent intruders from entering. Depending on the time, the structure would change. Roads suddenly appeared or turned into walls, and that made Shin and the others struggle greatly. The trap set here was the same kind.
シン、見ろ。足元、人形転がってる。
Great. But look, I don't look, all I'm saying is that I don't care how labyrinthian this place is. All I'm hearing is big arena, big dungeon. I get 15 and some cents an hour. You get alright pay. I mean, in California that'd be pennies, but you know, you get good enough pay to spend on. I don't live in California. Yeah, I know. I know which time zone you live in. and I still live with my parents. Yeah, so... Okay, you don't need to dox yourself like that. Probably for life. Yeah. Dull. Oh, they're golems.
壊れてる。きっとマルデック派が破壊したのね。でも奥に進めばこんなゴーレムが何体も潜んでいるということかしら。
Yeah, they broke the golems with actual dolls.
造形を得意とする送信が作ったゴーレム。手強そうだね。迷宮とゴーレム、マルチナが手こずるわけだわ。
You know, I wonder how my family would react to lollies or anime, but I'm not risking it. Good idea. At least you understand how weird your fetishes are. I do the same. It seems like they had to make their moves carefully. But if they take too much time, there is a risk that the Marduk College will form a contract with the god before them.
競争か。今までなかったね、こういうの。やりにくいな。
Look, all I'm gonna say is that we're the protagonists, which means we'll get the contract, okay? There's no one else can, okay? We're the only ones.
でもアドゥルとの契約をマルドゥック派に奪われるわけにはいかないの。負けられないのだわ。
And considering Marduk's track record with gods, the only way I could see them forming a contract is through force. Yeah. I'm not hurting anyone and I don't even like people to begin with, so it's okay, right? Yeah. It's good. They said it was to improve the functions of the dolls, but we also want to borrow Ruru's powers to purify the heinous gods.
マルちゃんにも頼まれたんだものね。
Arya nodded as she turned to face the team.
みんな、気を引き締めていこう。でも焦りは禁物。私たちは私たちのペースでじっくりとね。
Well, I would assume your inner circle is filled with normal people. Or more normal.
わかったの。戦いなら頼りにしろ。名もたる役に立つ。
Yeah, that... I mean... You know... I've got figures out in the open and anime go posters, so like... They know. I did say I like small ones. That... like chest size. Okay. That would sound weird if you just said small ones. And then Shin and the others began to work on figuring out Aruru's labyrinth. Oh! I said petite, I think. Okay. So, you so you know how to there's a key. You know, we haven't seen a key since they were introduced. Hang on, where does the key lead? to the next part, probably. But, not load. But, yeah, saying petite is probably better than just saying small. Oh. I see. So I was wrong about my prediction of these, crests. Curse sword, I guess. Should have realized. Okay, can you like stop cursing everyone? Please. That's Namta. Well, Namta doesn't have curse, does she? Henry has curse. With Tripnet, I guess. Not like not like an actual curse skill, but let's cleanse actually. Yeah. When I said I like petite, they looked like it looked like she had something to say, I think. So she probably had a hunch. I denied it though. Alright. Oh my god. Fucking barrier. Why do all... Bro, they're already tanky. They don't need a turn where they're actually invincible. Why couldn't we have one like that? Hang on. Hold on. Yeah, why couldn't we have a turn like that? Like I... Meanwhile, Celeste is special. But this was at least 6 months ago, so I don't think it's an issue. As long as they don't bring it up. Okay, that was a pretty cool animation. I didn't get anything from... Fuck you. I do have owner holes though. Yeah, I know. You don't need to bring up your owner holes every time we play Ars Magna. You brought it up last time too, and I didn't acknowledge it. I didn't want to. Actually. Okay. Alright, what is the crest? What? Hang on. Who? We haven't fought you. Oh, hang on. Hey, oh. B? Aria. It looks like you got a new best, yeah. You got a new best crest. Namta. Hang on, what is preemptive attack? Has properties to deal physical damage to all enemies. Bro, come on, man. Never mind. What did I have on her? Valor. Ironic considering she gets corrupted by dolls in her age scene. Has properties that deal physical damage to all enemies from the beginning of the round, fixed for a number. Fire element boost. Right. And then the kill vessel prop. But like, come on, man. Also, they just handed me this. I didn't even grind for it. Let's just save. I don't know why that took so long to load. Save right there. If there's an opportunity for me to get another one of those crests, I'm not gonna turn it down. Let's just go this path though. Actually, no. Go back. Heal first, and then I'll go that path. I like a good challenge, you know. I don't know why there are split paths. I think this is the only time when you won't be able to do both paths. I don't think you could go back. Yeah, you can. You just have to go through here, and then another combat space, and then a trap space, and then a combat space, and then to the crest space. And there she is. Oh, she doesn't have legs. I could still work with it. What? I didn't say anything. Huh? Or what? Also, these guys are probably... Yeah, they're all immune. They're all resistance to, fire. You can 100% or at least 99%. Yeah, 99% is... Okay, so that was... that was her crest ability. But, are you telling me that I have a chance to get more, B-grade crests now? Yeah, I heard a little, like it actually make the sound. I don't know if my mic picked that up. Probably. As long as they aren't immune. That's... Oh! I actually got them. But, they're only C, so... You know, at least the grade of the enemies are going up. What do these guys do, though? Dogu. There you are. Block prop. Indomitable prop. Just sounds useless to me. Prop. Yeah, so just combat, trap, combat, crest, and then you can go back down. And then you go down through the trap back to the restore space, and then you go snake back up, and then you talk it out. But yeah, that trap space is useless. That you can't do that trap space now. All right, I had a clean fight the first time, so let's hope for it again. Okay, since I didn't paralyze the one on the right, the bottom one, I guess. Okay, never mind then. Let's do gravity tempest. Okay. This ain't as clean of a fight as before. It's alright. Hang on. Yeah, they're neutral to you like Nantar's gameplay. Yeah. Yeah, the kit. It's pretty good.
トリックネットアシュクラフトミラーピアッシングエロー日頃の検査
I got another golden mushroom though.
出てたかな
Alright, see this fight might be a struggle. But let's see. Okay, it's the same enemies.
来るのだわ
Good luck me. Thanks me. Try a special attack on the next boss. Alright.
インビジブルツリー
What does that mean? Hang on. The fuck is Phil? Oh well, she's dead anyway, so I can't. I'll never know, I guess. There it is. Oh, never mind. I guess he wasted his increasing the SP. Then why did? Okay, I was confused because it had the crest symbol. Enemy. Oh, okay. Maybe it isn't as weird as I thought then.
クロスガードシェア嵐で閉じ込めるスピニングシャッタースパイラルダンス
Oh, that was cool. Three. Nice. Okay, there you go. Oh, PS pack is good too.
もう大丈夫だぞ敵の匂い消えた
Okay, I said I was gonna be struggling before, but I'm definitely gonna be struggling after this quest. I got another puppeteer. Surely I can put this on Aria. You know? Well, yeah. Still get rid of Serenia. PS pack is good too. I don't know if you used it. I don't think I have yet. But yeah, this next fight will definitely be a struggle. Considering, look at how low on mana I am. Why can't you stop thinking of Tinder Slit? I said it once. I haven't said it a single time after. Oh, two women. You can increase MP with medicine. Yeah, I know. What does that do? Huh? Yeah, I haven't used PS Pike yet. And I won't be able to now. I did not like the sound of that one. And the rest of them. Yeah. I got another Dogu. I would have preferred, like, I don't know, Puppeteer, you know, that would have been cool. Considering that her, I saw that her... Kitching very pog. I'm glad you found that emote. But, considering that, you know, her, what is it? Her preemptive attack stacks, I think. I saw that it did more damage. I would like, I mean, it's basically like a wind pursuit, but permanent. And doesn't need to be reapplied constantly. Also, you can tell how big the dungeon is when we're already at 100% SP, and we haven't even finished the first part of the dungeon. Not complaining though. This is what I wanted. Oh. What are those? Earth Codra? Actually, I can check. Rock Codra. Right. Let's use PS Pike. What's the last dungeon? It is huge and is a maze. Ah. Actually. Considering that we're probably going to have max SP when we get to the boss, I want to use Cross Vanish now, considering that you want me to use it. You also wanted me to use PS Pike, but Cross Vanish first. It does. The preemptive strike does so much damage. It does too much damage. If I'm being honest, like if everyone in your party had preemptive strike, how much damage would it do? I don't know. You know, no, there's no videos on it, so. So those guys are dead. The rest of them... Bro! Why did you miss? Man, it wasn't as cool when I see the miss symbol, but... I think Namto has the best animations. Stop giving me golden pelts, I don't need more. I mean, it could also be because I've seen Shin's Aria's, Celeste's, Shin Aria's, Celeste's, and Enri's animations so much, but PS Pike. I don't know why I said Aria twice when I was hovering over Enri, but don't worry about it. That was pretty cool. And then I can, yeah. Mithril. You need more carbuncles. Yeah. Actually, well, you know, I need more dryads, actually. For the MP and HP. Well, oh, hang on, yeah. Where the fuck is Carbuncle? Carbuncle gives a non-significant, a not insignificant amount of MP. It's 10, but I still prefer Dryads for the 5 extra, and also it gives HP. But Carbuncle does give the abnormality resistance. Let's heal. Yeah, you're probably thinking of a different quest. Alright, save here. And let's talk. Shin and his team struggled to navigate the already complex labyrinth with additional sporadic encounters with golems. Yeah, especially since I intentionally made it harder for me to navigate the dungeons. The labyrinth. When I went on the right path. When I went down the right path, and then went down the middle path. So I encountered as many fights as I possibly could before healing.
Shiny Hill to Crescent Moon.
I don't know what that move is, Namtar. I've never seen you use it before in my life. Celeste and Namtar's repetitive attacks struck the heavyweight golem. Its massive body toppled over as shards of many sizes crumbled. Thanks.
こうも連戦が続くと体力的に厳しくなってくるわね。ナムタル、まだ戦えるぞ。
That was when small quakes occurred throughout the labyrinth. The sounds of rocks rumbling echoed as the wall past the golems began to open. A structural change in the labyrinth.
みんな気をつけて。ゴーレムが来る。言ったそばから。
A hole that appeared on the wall was large enough for heavyweight golems like the ones they defeated earlier to easily pass through. The group readied themselves to face anything that emerged from the dark hole. When the moment something flashed from the darkness, Celeste drew her rapier immediately. A sharp metallic clang was heard as a blade was tossed on the ground nearby. Without a moment to take a breath, the enemy sprung out from the darkness. No, it's worse. It's a doll. That's what I said. So that means... Hold it, Namtar. That's not our enemy. It is, but... You know, not yet. Just as Namtar was about to lunge, Shin managed to grab hold of her on time. Beyond the darkness, they heard a familiar voice. After a moment, the dolls stopped moving as the two from the Marduk College made an appearance. But the dolls would have been such good crests that I could use, like the one I have on Enri, and I've had on Enri since I got it. Considering that it only took now for there to be another 3-trait crest, I would say that the dolls back then were very good to get. I was lucky enough to get one. I should have gotten more.
さっきの区内は不連だったのね。暗闇で気配だけ読んで狙ってくるなんて、さすがいい腕してるわ。
どうも。
S rank has 4 traits, I think. Yeah, but it's the fact that it's the fact that the dolls are C rank with three traits. It took until B for there to actually be a 3 trait enemy, 3 trait crest. What do you mean you would hope so? You finished the game, didn't you? You did all the well, you didn't do all the extra content. You did most of it, especially if it was if it involved Henry. Before for you, thanks. Instead of getting mad, seeing how Celeste was more fascinated made Friend feel confused as his beastie is trooped. Seems like you guys are struggling to figure out the labyrinth too.
お察しの通りですわ。どうも戦っている間に地形を変えられているみたいで、私たちは自分の意思で進んでいるようで、その実ルートを誘導されているようなんですの。
So we were set up so we'd fight each other. Friend is a guy currently. Yeah, I know. I saw the CG. You posted it.
なんだかおちょくられてる気がするの。
I'm not sure what the god of Ruru's motives are, but they're definitely not welcome but we're definitely not welcome for sure. Do you think? At this rate, even if we can meet her, forming a contract may be difficult. Well, you know. This may be a trial, you know? This may be a test to see if you're worthy of being a crest. Of her being your crest. This was a different type of trouble compared to the time Shin had to deal with Destroyer and Cinderella.
言ったはずですわ。諦めて帰った方が身のためだと。この迷宮の攻略はあなたたちの手に負えるものではありませんの。
Hey, I thrive in the bigger dungeons, okay?
そっちだって迷子になってるんじゃないの？
Arya pouted as she let out a complaint, though Maltina gave a look of mockery in exchange.
あら、一緒にしないでくださる？私たちは各所に道理を散開させて、もうすでに迷宮の構造と法則性をほぼ掴んでおりますの。
Yeah, I've got a general idea as well. What?
でもその割にはさっき私たちを間違えて攻撃してきたの。それはほぼと言ったでしょ。データは常に更新中ですの。
Digging her own grave, Maltina turned bright red as she spoke.
見てなさい。ハルモニア派がグズグズしている間に、この私が見事送信アルルをものにしてみせますわ。
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen.
送信を物扱いしているようじゃ契約なんてできないのだわ。
Yeah, we won't lose to either. Tit for tat, neither group was giving in. They exchanged glances as sparks flew between them. What if... fucking tit for tat.
シン、敵だ。戦おうか。
They are enemy. Yes, Namtar. I mean, no, we shouldn't fight other humans. No, Namtar. You may be arguing with Maltina, but you can't fight her. I mean, the dolls would get... I mean, if you made the dolls a crest, like, you know, I wouldn't be opposed. Like, those were the Type 1 crests and those were the Type 1 dolls, and they gave us 3 traits. Imagine what the Type 2s can give.
あっちとも戦わないか？
Other. Why is there a darker version? Hang on, I was utterly flabbergasted. Tugged by Namtar, Shin shifted his gaze. The next moment, his eyes shot open in surprise. Gollum? Since when?
走るワイヤーオベックスウィンド
What? Henry, who reacted faster than Shin used her claws. As the golem charged, it suddenly collapsed in an empty spot and stumbled on the ground. Oh boy, I got a bad feeling about this one. Now, if observed carefully, one would notice its legs were cut near the knees. The invisibly thin steel wires severed the golem's legs. Still attempting to move while sliding, Maltina's doll fired shots at the golem.
たやすく今日つけると思ったら大間違いなんですわ。
でもおかしいな。今までのゴーレムはほとんど集団で襲ってきていたのに。
Friend approached the collapsing golem, but that was when his face turned pale.
このゴーレムダストに汚染されてる。カイマになりかけだったみたい。
Ah, yeah, that's what I thought.
なんですって？
Probably the destroyer again. Is that true, friend? Shocked by friend's words, Shin and the others all gathered near the golem.
確かにゴーレムからダストの反応がある。
Yeah, especially since they look significantly darker colored than the rest of the golems.
そんな、どうしてここにダストが？
Located south of the outer mountain range, the dust hasn't progressed much in this area, at least according to the preliminary observations. The concentrated level was nothing to worry about. But for a golem to be contaminated in the god's labyrinth was very strange.
ダストの匂い、奥の方からしてきた。それでナムタル、こいつが近づいてくるのを気づいた。
Arya, do you sense it?
確かに少しずつ数値が上がってるみたい。まだフードをかぶるほどじゃないけど。
Arya operated the measuring device as her ether gear on her ether gear as she responded.
さっきまでそんな兆候はなかったのに、急にどうして？
Namtar, when you said the back, which way did you mean?
あっち、だんだん匂い強くなってる。
Yeah, how useful are your dolls now? What the fuck?
送信の座標と大体同じですわね。
Okay, I've seen text boxes that were significantly longer than what they've actually said. But I've never seen a text box where it says ... but she says actual words. Like, huh? Hang on. To Maltina's words. What? What words? There weren't any! According to the translation, at least. Shin's bad omens began to increase. This was the god of Ruru's territory. It should be the safest and the most sacred in the area. The fact that the dust appeared without warning suggests some kind of artifice. Maltina, the data you were reading earlier, mind if you share that with us?
何を言いますの？苦労して集めたデータをどうしてあなたたちなんかに？
Yeah, considering...
私たちが推測している送信の座標と大体同じですわね。
Yeah, I wouldn't even be able to translate it. I don't... Look, I know my Japanese, but I don't know enough to know words that would not apply in the real world. So in the 18 plus version it said something. I don't know. I guess in the translated I don't remember this. Right, yeah. It'd be hard not to. It'd be hard to forget. But I'm getting a bad feeling. I think this will become a troublesome situation that's worse than forming a contract. Of course it is.
シン、まさかまた破壊者が現れるというの？
Yeah. Like he always does. I don't know that much, but hiding his inner worries, Shin grabbed Maltina's arm. Please, we need to help. We need your help to reach Aruru as quickly as possible. If nothing happens, you guys can try forming a contract before us.
いきなり手を握らないでくださいます。慣れ慣れしいですわよ。お話しなさい。
Look, Shin's good at rizzing up the enemy. All right, Cinderella was rizzed up. You will be too.
姉さん、僕もシンさんの言う通りにした方がいいと思う。
Also told by friend, Maltina's face flushed as she let out a cough.
仕方ありませんわね。私たちが先導しますから、ハルモニア派の皆さんは後からついてきてくださいませ。
Thank you, Maltina. We're counting on you. Shouldn't thank Maltina. Yes, that is what he did. As he turned around and nod at the rest of his friends. Let's hurry. I pray nothing bad has happened. Yeah, I do too. But you know, considering that the destroyer shows up every second big event in the main story. Okay, let's see. There's the key. Let's see how much bigger this became. It is not as big as the first part, but it's still a good chunk. Sizable chunk. Who are you? I should have saved before this. Hang on. She's a good crest. I hope I get her. If I don't, you already know what I'm gonna do. Oh, she's immune to wind attacks. Hang on a minute. Apprentice Grim Reaper. I'm not just saying that because she's a lolly. I wasn't going to ask if it was because she's a lolly. You just did? No, I didn't. Fuck. Uh-oh. Okay. I'm gonna do this. Okay, just hang on a moment. Just, you know, let's watch it all. Let's watch it all again. Wow, it's like it's it's like it's like nothing ever happened. Anyway, let's save here instead of not saving. And yeah, let's do this again, and more clean this time, right? Because I used Wind Prison instead of Fire Tempest. Never mind. She just can instantly kill you if she wants. What? Crest can do that? Not even bosses. Not even a boss that can do this. Don't worry, it'll be fine. I'm reviving. I'll also first aid. Okay. Ah. So so it's a chance. What is the percentage chance of her instantly killing with that move? I guess we're probably 50-50. Okay, let's go this way. Keep grinding. I will... What do you mean no? Are you telling me that's the only encounter we get of her? It isn't. I still use her. Well, yeah, I would expect that. Considering that... Okay, well... You know, we can't instant kill like she can, but at the same time, their skills usually indicate how strong they are. Fortune Crest. I have one. I have Mimic. I think I have one of the rabbits on Shin as well. More? Yeah. More would be good. Okay, we got rid of the biggest threat. Shin's gonna die soon if we don't do anything about it. But that's what Henry's for. I didn't mean to use her special. How is Riddle Joker going? So with Riddle Joker, I'm halfway through Nanami's route, let's just say. As in, so oh cool. So you know how you found that playlist, so you know how you found that stream of the Riddle Joker of the Zoro and the Bear Riddle Joker stream, right? So I basically use so there's a playlist on YouTube, and I basically use that to indicate what parts to censor. I mean, other than the obvious parts. You know, because if it's in the all ages version, it should be fine. If it isn't in the all ages version, then it's probably good. It's probably safer to censor. Holy shit! I just got 2 Alchemist. But basically, in the VOD playlist, I'm about halfway through the VOD playlist, essentially. As in, there's 7 VODs that at 4 hours each, and I'm 2 hours into the 4th VOD. Yeah. But with Zora and the Bear, the VOD playlist only goes as far as finishing one route. Coincidentally enough, it was Nanami's. So I know... Did you see the first Nanami H scene? No. But saying that I'm halfway through Nanami's route sounds a lot better. Get ready. Yeah. Fuck. So where did you stop? I stopped right after Shin went back to the guy. I stopped right after Shin went back to the guy who was counterfeiting money. Oh well, who did it once. Also, are there any more combat? Nope, there aren't. Time to go back. Yeah, after the second time he went, he talked to the guy, was, when I stopped. But, poor fortune. But, how are you guys going? You know, we might be here for a while, if I don't get her soon. Who would have guessed? But, yeah, you know. Fuck! I just got her too! Nemta's XP! She's already behind, man. Where's the... Okay, it's over there. I can go back. She's also B. Why did I have to get her now? Physical boost. Death resist. Fuck. -1. Oh. Wait. Oh, yeah. -1 on Nemta. Yeah, I've got Knocker, and... Hang on. Your Mimic, yeah. Yeah. Namta, you will get... Actually, obviously Salamander's getting replaced. Salamander only has an attack of 60. Look at this shit. 80 attack. Fucking hell. And it gives darkness and physical boost. Revive her. Yeah, I need to. Yeah, you can have 1 HP. I mean, there aren't any fights between... Oh, hang on. I didn't mean to do that. Shit. I forgot to save. Oh, god damn it. Alright, this time. I was too flabbergasted after getting her while also getting Namtar killed. Okay, let's run this back again. Of course, one of them is fucking... Alright, as long as we kill her before she instant deaths, right? Good. I get paid tomorrow, yeah. I used my Prime sub yesterday. I did not. But, no alert popped up. No. You have to... I don't get alerted when you, resub. Especially, I used to when the ads were happening. Yeah, I don't get alerted when you resub. It's only when you share that you resubbed. And you didn't do it, so you didn't do that, so yeah, that's why I didn't know. Why are you invincible again? Oh my fucking god. This is just wasting time at this point. Yeah, I didn't get her anyway. Alright, that was such a shit fight. I'm doing that again. But, yeah. I thought I told you the... Huh? I thought I told you, the first time that you shared the sub. You know, on your 2-month. 100 hours later. It's not gonna take that long. Right? Fuck. Whoa! Instantly got destroyed. I thought thought that was for when you subbed offline. No, it's when it basically the only time I get alerted is when, well, the first time you sub, and if you're gifted a sub, I also get alerted if you continue to sub. I think those are the only 2 times. I haven't seen I haven't seen if there are other times like that. I got a fucking door knocker. Oh boy. We're gonna be. I can't believe I got to the first I got to the first save, and I didn't save. Fucking hell. Why does this always happen? Not just to me. I've seen it happen all the time. Also, I hate that these guys can just choose to be invincible. Right. 3 instant deaths. What the fuck? Ain't no way. It's already the worst enemies to fight. Alright, hang on, let me... who can I... See, the problem is... I only have one knocker, one, mimic. And the next fortune guys are the cave rabbits. You know what? Here. Cave rabbit instead of a the shrub. I forgot the name. God damn it, it's this shit again. Invincibility, huh? Great. Oh, I was gonna say, how could you forget Haggis? Because, you know, they're just in the party. The only thing they contribute is prevention. And considering that I only have Haggis on on one person now. That's so bullshit. I was literally going to say, now this time both of them are gonna go invincible. Of course they did. At least there is an instant death this time. Should I? Yeah. Fuck it. They have the slowest attack, and it doesn't even do that much. It just wastes time. Fuck off. Thank God. That was so bullshit. I could have literally ended at the turn early if they didn't go invincible as soon as Namtar moves. Right before. Alright. Haggis, welcome back to the team. Don't worry, I remembered your name. And I was not reminded. Alright, next. Now we can go. I swear to God, if I get another one. It's this. This is literally the worst team, like three enemy team comp. Save. I saved. This is like the only time it's semi-decent. It's when the Grim Reaper doesn't instant kill and the golems don't invincible. But you know. Okay. they're being generous this time. I got a golden mushroom. Orichalcum. Orichalcum. And then white barrel. And then heal. Oh. It's not this shit again. The first time it was alright, but now I'm fed up with this shit. Alright, since they're paralyzed, right? Surely they weren't invincible all the time. Right, yeah. Hey, so, so can you, like, not kill? Oh. Right, you know, it was, Arya was the one who needed more more XP, right? You didn't need... Shin, why do you have to be so slow? Why can't I get instant death, huh? Why can't... I don't care about death prevention. I want instant death. I want to kill. Man, that's bullshit. Go back. There's nothing there. There's nothing else. Hang on. Oh, there is. I missed this one. Thank God. Alright, save. I don't want to face those golem shits ever again. Except that I'm definitely going to. I'm probably going to. I mean, the party is probably good. Namtar has the best crests in the game. Aside from Kirishe, which is on Enri. So it's safe. So it's not an understatement to say that Namtar and Enri have some of the best crests in the game. At the moment. I mean, you know, she also has Puppeteer. And two... literally, Arya literally has 2 gods. And a carbuncle. But Namtar's got the better party. Yeah, the better team. Because she's got, Head and Lolly Grim Reaper. Alright, let's fight this boss. Altina stopped in front of a steep slope. She turned back to Shin and the others following her.
この先におそらく送信アルルがいますわ。
ダストの数値も高くなってるね。フードがないと危険かも。
迷宮の中心にダストの発生源があると、それではまるで過信の。
I was thinking the same. If Aruru is eclipsed, it all makes sense, though I hope it's not true. It's probably true. They had to assume the worst, while readying themselves to battle a possible heinous god. Shin inspected his gauntlet.
みんな気をつけて、奥から何か来る。今度は何？カイマ？ゴーレム？
Not another one. Oh, they're haunting me now. From the darkness, a stubby silhouette of a golem emerged. The group immediately got into battle stance. Oh, goodbye. But before they could do anything, the golem appeared to have been slashed by something and collapsed in front of them on its own.
何？まだ何かいるの？
Who is it?
そこ！
Who is it? Celeste struck her rapier toward the empty darkness. A spark flashed as a tall cloaked figure appeared within the darkness.
ゴーレムじゃない。
What was that?
お待ちなさい。あれは私たちのドール。単独任務中だった新潟ですわ。
Type 2?
新潟、音響明細解除。姿を見せなさい。あ、出てきた。
It's almost like a chameleon. Okay, yeah. Everyone except Maltina and Friend shouted in surprise at the doll that emerged from the scenery and appeared from nowhere. Shin recalled the doll referred to as a Type 2. It was a new type doll that Professor Johan had in the Valley of the Roaring Winds.
あのドール、ソニアを傷つけた。
I'm glad that someone pointed it out.
大丈夫だよ。ソニア先生の時は不測の事故だったけど、あれから二重三重にセーフティーをかけてるから。
Friend explained to the members of the Harmonia College that appeared to be wary of the Type 2. I don't care about the Type 2. The only thing I care about with the Type 2 is what the traits are, because I would save scum for a crest of this shit. Considering that the Type 1 had 3 crests at rank C. Maltina, what did you mean by solo mission?
新潟は他のドールと違い、状況判断力に秀でていますから、迷宮の石膏をさせたり、遊撃をやらせてたんですわ。
Right, yeah, it's autonomous. Uh-huh. It can make its own judgments. Yeah, I've never seen that backfire before in any media. Especially ones that pertain to robots taking over the world.
あなたたちがここまで来れたのは、新潟が敵の数を減らしてくれたからでもあるんですのよ。
Altina placed her hand on her hip as she puffed her chest proudly.
彼、新潟だったわね。送信がいるはずの奥から来たみたいだったけれど。
先行偵察をしてくれたのかと。ちょっと解析してみますね。
Friend reached over to the socket on Type 2's neck and used his ether gear to read the necessary information. Celeste frowned her brow as she observed him.
どうフレン、何か有益な情報はあって？
ちょっと待って。新潟はヨハン教授のカスタム機だからブラックボックスが多くて。
As he spoke, Friend continued to move his hand as he maneuvered the spells.
気のせいか、フレンとセレスって仲良しに見えるの。ああ、それは子供の頃一緒に遊んだ仲だから。
Huh? With friend as a demon partner? Have a good night, Dexter. To the unexpected answer, Shin shouted to his surprise, realizing she had misspoken. Celeste's expression quickly changed.
セレスさんが言ってるフレンは僕じゃなくて人間のフレンなんです。
Human? What do you mean?
それは
フレン、まだ情報を読み取れませんの？
Shut the fuck up, Maltina. I want to hear the backstory. Just as friend was about to say something, Maltina rushed him in an irritated manner. It bothered Shin, but it also didn't seem like the right time to ask, so he decided to keep quiet. From there, friend reenacted the spell and continued to analyze.
この先の状況が分かりました。坂を降りてちょっと進むと天井の高い広間になっているようです。そこがアルルの工房みたいですね。アルルが開幕したゴーレムに囲まれています。幸いまだ国家はしてないようですけど、このままじゃ。
Oh.
アルルが開幕したゴーレムに囲まれています。幸いまだ国家はしてないようですけど、このままじゃ。
We gotta save him. Shin replied as friend's voice trembled.
お待ちなさい。闇雲に突っ込んでもやられに行くようなものですわ。
Oh. But there's a critical situation.
作戦が必要と言ってるんですの。仕方ありませんわね。私たちが梅雨払いを引き受けましょう。
Altina sighed before her expression turned fierce.
送信を囲むカイマはドールが対処します。ハルモニア派の皆さんはアルルを護衛して私たちの作った退路から脱出なさい。
ドールだけでは危険よ、マルチナ。
では他に明暗があるとでも？悔しいですが、送信との交信にはハルモニア派に一日の長があります。私は適材適所を考えたまでですわ。
そうかもしれないけど。
Celeste seemed concerned about making Maltina handle all the dangerous parts of the plan.
甘く見てもらっては困りますわ。こちらには新潟がいますし、いざとなったら私にも切れる手札の1枚くらいあるのですから。
マルチナ。セレス、私もマルチナさんの作戦で行くしかないと思う。それに時間がないわ。迷っていたら手遅れになっちゃう。そうね、分かったわ。
Urged by Arya, Celeste nodded with a stern expression. Altina, friend, hang in there. We'll do our best to hurry too.
言われるまでもありませんわ。
頼りにしてください、シンさん。
Except for Namtar, all of them quickly put on their hoods as they put their plan into action. Shin and the others headed toward the large open area where the god was. Like the data acquired from the Type 2 said, they found a crowd of ash demon golems. The Marduk members were first to strike the golems, heading toward the god Aruru.
お前たちの相手はこっちだ。
Friend tossed his kunai blades to draw the enemy attention. And I took a screenshot. To use as my thumbnail. Several golems charged toward Friend, but with his rapid movements, he managed to dodge all the attacks and led them toward the doll's firing range.
いいですわよ、フレン。ドール第一陣前へ。静車後、近接型にスイッチして切り込みますわ。
The doll's energy bullets reaped the ash demon golems, From the ones they missed, the dolls wiped them out with their blades and put an end to them. Their coordinated moves were like a single organism.
腕を上げたね、マルチナさん。複数の道路をあそこまで的確に制御するなんて。
Yeah, it's not as easy as it looks. I bet it requires some high-level skills. What was more unique were the movements of the Type 2. Clearing solo into the group of ash demon golems, it swung its blade while firing its machine gun ferociously. The other dolls seemed to move conventionally, while Type 2 had unique fighting styles that can annihilate multiple enemies at once. That one seems to be different from the other dolls. Yeah, you think? Says the guys who fought it.
今だけは味方で頼もしいのだわ。
Yeah, this time.
何をしていますの。ここは任せて早くお行きなさい。
Got it. We're counting on you. Next to the Marduk College, the Ash Demon golems surrounding the god of Ruru were diminishing. Finding the area with the weakest defense, Shin slipped right through. If I cut past this,
シン、ナムタル、背中守る。
アリアとエンリは私に続いて。せー
the Harmonia College teamed up to break through the circle of ash demons. The god of Ruru can be spotted behind them. Ruru. I hate. What? Shin took a deep breath before talking to the girl in front of them. Okay, I wasn't confused when they were referring to Ruru as Shin. Him. It is a her. I'm an alchemist, Shin Bolt, Ruru. I've come here to form a contract. But let's leave that until later. As you can see, this area is facing the dangers of the dust. We want to save you. Can you please follow our lead for the time being? Okay, well this isn't going on we wanted. Her response to his call out was an attack towards Shin. Shin rolled his body to dodge the attack that was like swatting away a fly. Ruru.
ダメ、拒絶されてるの。
人間嫌いの送信とは聞いていたけど、こんな時に。アルルからダストの反応があるわ。まだ国化はしてないけど、そのせいで正常な判断力を失ってるんだと思う。
Of course. So we're gonna fight her. Then if we drain away the dust contaminating Ruru first. Guys, back me up.
待って、シン。アルルの様子がおかしいの。何かするつもりみたいなのだわ。
I'm sure it'll be fine. Huh? Whoa! Just as Shin turned around, he barely dodged Ruru's arm swinging by. As Shin gasped, Ruru grabbed hold of a golem and began kneading it with both her hands. The golem's body suddenly lost shape like mud and was quickly shaped into a ball. What is she trying to do? Bowling. As Shin and the others watched in astonishment, Ruru continued to grab the golems one after another to form balls. It gradually became a huge mass as they were laid on top of another like plaster of one another. Ruru took some dirt from a ceramic jar in her hand and sprinkled it on the lump of mud. Oh, okay. So that's how she makes the golem.
命を吹き込む秘伝の泥をポタポタポタリ。目覚めて、私の土偶さん。なんだ、泥遊びか。
違う。 あの泥からかなりの濃度のダスト反応がする。きっとあれが汚染源なんだわ。
What? As they all watched, Aru continued to move her hands. The golem melted to the point its original form was unrecognizable. It became a soggy mess as the dust was immersed into the mud completely. As Aru moved her fingers, that changed shape once again, and a larger golem was formed. So that's how Aru creates the golems. She piles on the dirt and blows life into them. That must be Aruru's power.
でもあの泥はダストで汚染されてるんだよ。あんな泥でゴーレムを作ったりしたら。
We have to stop her. Oh, now you're gonna stop her after she made the fucking golem. Good job, Shin. Shin reached out attempting to stop Aruru, but oh boy. A colossal golem formed from the lump of mud. A gush of mud rose as Shin and the others instantly covered themselves with their arms. The massive body kneaded together, using nearly 10 golems, stored more dust than could be imagined. The large figure wandered around Aruru and Shin.
ゴーレムに私たちをゴーレムに私たちを排除させるつもりなの。そんなことをしても次は自分が酷化されてしまうのに。
Hello, Sandquartz. We're dealing with a brat at the moment.
とにかく今はあのゴーレムをやっつけるしかないわ。
Altina and Fren are doing their best in battle. We can't waste our time here. As the golem spewed mud, they began attacking them. They all got ready to fight and prepared to return fire. Sandrone.
私たちの見せてあげる。
She's in. Why does she have 9,000 HP? God damn it. Alright. Let's do this shit. I expected the golem to have that much HP, TBH. The golem's supposed to have the 9,000 HP, not the child. I wasn't expecting the dog to have that much HP. Yeah. Oh god. Alright. Celeste, looks like you're being relegated to barrier duty. Don't worry. Namtar can increase defense. Thanks for missing. How am I gonna do this? I think I know. Amalgam Edge, Beat String, Cross Vanish, Armor Divide, Fire Tempest. Alright, kill it. Oh boy. Let's hope I can still use Celeste. I cannot. Wait. Yeah. Oh boy. Okay. Pulse Edge. Another attack. Pierce Pike. Sure. Okay. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Alright, I can barrier now. I can also Etheric Edge. Hang on. She's not poisoned. TrickNet is pretty shit now. The main reason I use it is to poison, not to decline in not for the decline in technique. It is, and I have only seen it poison once in this dungeon. Alright. Swordbreaker. Attack, I guess. Double thrust. Big clutch. You know, for a lolly that is in the corner of the screen with 9,000 HP and is known for creating golems, I was expecting that she was going to make more than one. And she didn't even make the golem in the battle. Spiral Lance. I was intimidated. Let's just say. And then it just didn't do anything. Hang on a minute, Arya. You shouldn't have that move. I've got Fire Silt on you. As the golem lost its balance from everyone's attacks, Arya lashed out on her own attack. The hands on a spiral circuit spun rapidly. A spell circle spread on Arya with a bright flash. Spread around Arya with a bright flash. Arya cast a spell after increasing the calculation speed. Cast a spell after increasing the calculation speed instantaneously and let out a gust of frigid sub-zero air. Surrounded by freezing winds, the golem's movements became slow.
普通ゴーレムは環境の変化には強くて、ちょっとやそっとの冷気は平気なはずなんだけど、でも今回は別だったね。
The golem's body still had wet clay used to keep its form together. That half-dry mud froze in the lower temperatures and stopped its elbows, knees, and other joints from moving.
急いで作ったから仕上げが甘かったね。早すぎたってところかな。あとはお願い。
Thanks. All right. Shin leapt high into the air and struck his blade from the top of the golem and straight down the middle. At the same time, Celeste and Namtar fired their own attacks using their weapons. The golem was slashed all over and reached its limit of keeping its form. The next moment, its body crumbled and returned to clumps of mud. I know. Before she could create more golems, let me suck the dust out from Aruru. Look, it sounds worse than you think, Aruru, but it's fine. We get to the sex after, okay? Not now. It's not the right time yet. Not expecting her creation to be broken. What? Aruru was startled and panicking. Thankfully, it became easier for him to approach. Shin focused on the Philosopher's Stone and activated the power. She's affected by the dust, but hasn't become a heinous god yet. I think we'll make it. Hey, will you please calm down?
ほら、ねでしょ。シンはあなたを助けようとしてるんだから我慢なさい。じゃないと極化して過信になっちゃうよ。
頑張れ。アルル強い子。泣くな。
What am I hearing? I don't know. Fed by Namtar, Aruru continued to sniffle with tears in her eyes, but stopped thrashing. Using that opportunity, Shin activated the purification spell. Thanks, Arya, Namtar. Now I can link Philosopher's Stone with the meridians within the god. Extract dust from target, begin synchronization. Gar. Although Shin had did this plenty of times, it still was quite a burden on him. But Shin now has Namtar, thanks to the demon partner contract. Her Philosopher's Stone takes on part of Shin's burden. Contamination 4%, 3%, 2%. Purification complete. Thank God nothing bad happened. With a sense of success, Shin let his hand go. Right? Thanks, Namtar. You helped me out.
もう大丈夫なのか？
Yeah, probably. Shin turned to Aruru. It was hard to figure the god's emotions, but her agitation from earlier has died down. She also does. Hang on. Bro, she doesn't have feet.
私、なんで徳さんにダストの虎使うなんて。
I don't know, but you know. Yeah, I can't
今
explain
な
it.
らアルルもこっちの声に耳を貸してくれるはずなの。早く説得して避難するのでは？
That's right. We need to hurry or else Maltina and friend will be in danger. Shin turned to Aruru once again. He put away his weapon and raised his hand to show him he had no signs of hostility. Yeah, tell that. Good thing she ain't a cop. What? Let's not get political here. You should understand the situation you're in. If you stay, you'll be affected by the contaminated dirt along with the many ash demon golems. Please come with us and take refuge from this place. We aren't your enemy. We came here to save you, so...
敵じゃない？
Yeah, you got a problem with that? The god Aruru tilted her head as she turned her attention to Shin for the first time. Shin firmly nodded as she stared. Just when Shin thought he was able to communicate with her. We're clearly not getting anywhere here. What was that sound effect? Bro skedaddled. I didn't even... Whoa, hey! Aruru immediately ran off. She shoved Shin aside and stumbled toward the golems who were turned into ash demons. Watch out, that way is...
またもう世話の焼ける。
アルル、私たちのこと怖がっているのだわ。
Afraid? What do you mean, Shin? What do you think what do you think she's feeling? What other reaction would there be? How else will you explain her running away from you?
そう感じるの。アルルはずっとここでゴーレムたちと暮らしてきたから。
それが急に千客万来で契約だ皆無だって言われたらパニックになるのも無理ないかもね。
気持ちはわかるけれど危ないわ。このままじゃ。
Azuru jumped out carelessly. She was surrounded by the golems. Turned into the ash demons. They would not listen to Aruru's orders and attempted to harm their creator. Look, she's just dumb. This is bad. You know, why do we have to save her, you know?
せっかくシンがダストを抜いたのに、あれじゃまた。
まったく世話の焼ける送信ですわね。
The music does not match. Maltina stepped forward to the middle of the hall where Aruru and the golems were. She stood on the opposite end of the room from Shin. As Maltina walked leisurely, the remaining ash demon golems lunged toward her.
姉さん、危ない！
Frenin Type 2 doll protected Maltina from the golems.
しばらく周りの雑魚は頼みましたわよ、フレン。後でハグして差し上げますわ。
Oh. Altina glances at him and instructs him to do so while she continued to face the god.
エーテルギア、スラフィムタクト、スコアロード、ドール、リミッターを解除。我が楽団の演舞に酔いしれなさい。
That Maltini's signal, the dolls on standby got into action. As soon as the close combat dolls struck through the golem's encirclement, the gunner dolls rushed right in.
奥義人権、不格好なゴーレムたちに洗練されたドールの性能を思い知らせてやりなさい。
Altina waves her conductor's rod. Particles of light flew as clear musical sounds reverberated throughout the area. The dolls moved according to the sound, protecting Aruru. It formed two rows before firing a barrage of bullets at the golem.
すごい訓練された軍隊みたい。あれを全てマルチナが操っているなんて。
I see. She used the conductor's rod to send compressed commands to the dolls. That's why there's no lag in her movements. But that would require highly refined skills to control the spells. While understanding the conditions of each doll, she provides optimized commands, changing the spells according to the situation. Maltina is the conductor of the dolls, who can provide complex controls by herself. The tones produced by her conducting rod echoed for some time as the intense melody gradually became a single musical piece.
退路は確保いたしましたわ。急ぎなさい、送信アルル。私がエスコートしてあげますわ。
Hey, don't steal my crest! Altina gracefully reached her hand out.
かっこいい。ドール楽団、土偶さんよりスタイリッシュ。
Fuck you!
ログーさんよくわかりませんが、当然ですわ。この私とドールたちの華麗さは当代随一ですもの。さあ、というわけで急ぎなさい。一旦ここを出ますわよ。
Aruru seems to be in shock, but finally got up and followed her lead. Shin and the others simply just stared blankly and watched them go.
シンが声をかけても聞いてくれなかったのに。
Maybe she understood that she was being protected after she saw the dolls in action.
マルチナの自信満々の姿に自分にないものを見たのかも。
I see. Maybe you're right.
ハルモニア派の皆さん、何をしていますの？のんびりしていると置いていきますわよ。
こっちだって大変だったのに。
Anyway, let's get out of here for now. Shin tried to calm Aru as she grumbled as they followed Maltina. And so everyone, including Aruru, managed to get out of the labyrinth workshop filled with ash demon golems. In the end, Aruru formed a contract with Maltina. Thank fuck! I would have hated having a contract with her. She was such an annoying brat. Jesus Christ, it didn't even take 10 minutes for me to hate her. That was because Aruru showed interest in the dolls. The god said to hate humans, hit it off with Maltina.
あら、この造形美がわかるなんて、さすが工芸の送信ですわね。いいですわ。これから期待していますわよ、アルル。
して。
よかったね姉さん。これでドールが強化できるよ。
新しい
I cut her off.
あなたといれば今までにない作品できそうだから勇気出して頑張る。
我が楽団もさらに研ぎ澄まされますわ。楽しみですわ。
I guess the dolls somehow served as an offering to her. While the Marduk College rejoiced, the members of the Harmonia College seemed disappointed in a separate area.
ドール好きな送信がいるなんて思わなかったの。私たち今回は収穫なしだね。骨折り損って感じ。
Well, we managed to save Aruru, so that should be enough. That's one less thing for Marduk to worry about.
それにマルドック派の戦い方も見れたし。
気を落とすな。次うまくいく。
And maybe next time we won't try to form a contract with a baby. They all faced each other and cheered each other up. Let's head back. Negotiations and contracts don't always work with gods. Things like this happen.
それにしてもどうしてアルルの工房がダストで汚染されたのかしら。
I wonder how. True. It is odd. I hope it's not a harbinger of something like this, of that massive oblivion like last time. Yeah, that's my reaction, Arya.
アリア、浮かない顔だけどどうかしたの？うん。そのダストのことで気になることがあって。
Got something in mind? Should ask as Arya shook her head.
ごめんね。確証がある話じゃないし、気にしないで。
If you say that, now you're making me curious.
ごめん。今はまだ。
Arya didn't seem like she wanted to say any further. What? Say anything Shin gave up. Yeah, so did I, and urged everyone to head back. And so, the first expedition with Namtar ended rather awkwardly. The majority of the Cagliostro Academy of Magic is surrounded by forests. The Harmonia College's workshop is also located inside the forest. Shin and the others commute there from the college and dorms every day. You know, the only other times I've seen this background was when we, fucked Namtar and Marduk. Shin and Arya were by the path in the forest. There was no one else nearby. Okay. Hang on.
今から話すことはまだ推測の域を出ないし、他言無用でお願いしたいんだけど。
Ah, so it's serious. Never mind. Sure. There was something Arya wanted to talk about alone. It was only moments ago when she asked him for some time. Shin had an idea of what she wanted to talk about.
アルルの迷宮工房がダストで汚染されたことなんだけど。
There were no signs of oblivion in the area, according to prior observations. So you're concerned about the source of the dust, right?
やっぱりシンも疑問に思っていたのね。あの時、ダストの汚染源はアルルがゴーレムを作るのに使っていた器だった。そのために開魔化したゴーレムが生まれてきた。けれど工芸神が大事な器をそう簡単に汚染させるかしら。どうしてあの器の泥に大量のダストが混ざったと思う？
There are several possibilities. The most likely possibility was to activate the dust that was in the depths of the ground. But that was unlikely for a god as powerful as Aruru to be accidentally contaminated.
ダストは私たちが近づいたタイミングで発生した。そこに因果関係を見出すことはできない？
Are you saying the dust formed because we came?
正確にはマルドゥック派。
Yeah, they were there before us. Araya kept her voice low as the conversation became more serious.
私たちがアルルの工房に突入する前、あの新潟って呼ばれているドールが出てきたよね。
Maltina and friends said it was investigating in advance.
開魔化したゴーレムが出現する前後、あのドールは単独行動をとってるわ。
Are you saying that the culprit of the doll contamination is type 2?
これはあくまで可能性の問題よ。新潟にできたというだけで証拠は何もない。でも
So type 2 could have intentionally spread the dust. Type 2 had a stealth mode. On top of that, being a doll made them resist the dust. Type 2 could sneak into Aruru's workshop and mix the dust in the mud jar. Why? Why would it do such a thing?
アルルには国化してもらった方が都合が良かったとか？
They intentionally tried to turn her into a heinous god.
面倒な契約の手順を踏むより透滅して知識だけ吸い出した方が手っ取り早い。ヨハン教授はそう考えたのかも。マルドゥック派には他にもドールの素材に過信から抽出した人種を使っているし、利用法はあるのよ。
That may make sense. That's no different from what the destroyers are doing. Not wanting to accept that theory, Shin instinctively shook his head. Do Maltina and friend know of this?
シン、落ち着いて。今言ったのはあくまで推測。それにたとえ事実だとしても、マルチナさんたちは何も知らないと思う。
Oh, okay. So when Johan said to us that we're basically like the Destroyer, he was just projecting. So it's Professor Johan acting on his own.
真相を知る人間は少なければ少ないほどいいのよ。マルチナさんたちには国化したアルルを討滅したっていう単純な結果だけあればいい。
And only Type 2 and Professor Johan would know of how it eclipsed. Maltina and friend did not act suspiciously in any way at the Labyrinth workshop. This reasoning was made based on Professor Johan being a possible suspect, but Shin couldn't help but think of Ari's theory was right.
まあ問い詰めてもヨハン教授は尻尾を出さないだろうけど。シン、このことは自分だけの胸に留めておいて。少なくとも今はまだ。
Got it. It's not something we can deeply look into either. To be honest, Shin didn't want to believe it. It may be opposing the Marduk College, but he believed them to be good competitors and rivals. Do you think? Shin gazed up at the sky peeking between the trees. In the distance, they can see a glimpse of the workshop tower managed by the Marduk College. I really hope your theory is wrong.
そうだね。
Yeah. His rage and frustration made Shin sigh heavier than the norm. In the afternoon, Shin and the others were focused on research and making formulas. I'm remembering how I dislike how a protagonist's brain works at times. Yeah. At least... manhwa does not have that issue. Let's just say, most of the time. I should clarify. That was when Arya rushed in with shocking news. Manhwa or manhwa? Manhwa. I've seen some that are as Giga Chad as manhwa protagonists, but a lot of manhwa also have some very shittily written protagonists that annoy the fuck out of me. But to summarize manhwa protagonists in shonen, shonen manhwa protagonists, how they act and what they do, I would summarize as cathartic, to say the least.
アリア、何かあったの？そんな血相を変えて。
お父様がどうかしたの？それが。
Arya turned to the others as she collected her breath.
ファースト学長が大勢遠征の計画を発足させるって。詳細はこれから錬金術師を集めてその場で語るみたい。
What?
大津遠征。大津に向かうの？
学長はそのつもりみたい。具体的な方法や計画なんかは話を聞いてみないとわからないけど。
Celeste, have you heard anything? To Shin's question, Celeste shook her head lightly.
全然知らされていなかったわ。お父様、大津遠征なんて一体いつから？
とにかく実際に話を聞いてみるしかないの。
Arya, where is the Chancellor's conference?
行動よ。それで私、みんなを呼びに来たの。
I bet all the alchemists from the colleges will be there. Something large was going to happen. Shin couldn't help but tremble at the premonition. The auditorium was filled with murmurs. Everyone gathered there was discussing the expedition to Ore. Why was it happening now? Would it be possible to even get there? All sorts of heated discussions flew about. The clamor suddenly became quiet. The Chancellor of the Magic Academy, King Faust VII, took the stage.
諸君、突然の召集相すまぬ。こたびの件について皆に余計な先入観と混乱を与えるのは避けたかったのだ。故にこのような運びとなったことをまずは詫びよう。議題は聞いての通りだ。私は近々大津への遠征を考えている。軍と錬金術師主導による極めて大規模なものとなるであろう。これは学長としてだけではなく国王としての意志、カリオストロ王国の総力を挙げての事業と捉えてもらいたい。
A murmur spread throughout the crowd. The Chancellor silenced them before continuing his words.
皆には今更説明するまでもないことだが、オーズとは我らが祖師への外側にあるとされる世界だ。このオーズから流れ込むダストに長い間我らは苦しめられてきた。宗神や人間はこれまでオブリビオンに抗ってきたが、しかしその対策は後手に回ってきた。オーズ遠征はその現状を打破するための起死回生の一手だ。遠征の成功によって私はオーズの謎を暴き、ダストを克服するための手がかりを得たいと考えている。
The Chancellor paused before taking a look at the alchemists that gathered at the auditorium.
恐れながら学長。いえ、陛下とお呼びすべきでしょうか。質問をしても。
No, you cannot.
いつも通り学長と呼んでくれたまえ、天藤教授。それで質問とは？
はい、遠征とおっしゃいますが、どうやってオーズへ至るのですか？知っての通り、ダストの濃度は境界に近づくほど増していきます。我々が後手に回ってきたのは、オーズの環境がおよそ人の生存を許さないものだからです。
無論それは考慮しておる。私は遠征を心に描いてからその実現に向けて方策を練ってきた。そして私は太陽のオリジンシャマシュと契約するに至ったのだ。
Oh. Huh? It was blooded so casually, Shin thought he had heard wrong at first. He would have missed it if he wasn't listening carefully. But as the Chancellor stepped forth on stage, he reached for his belt on his hip.
太陽神シャマシュよ、光を司る審判の神よ、命約に基づき今こそ姿を現さん。
I wasn't expecting to see Shamash so quickly. Not the piss light. From the gem on his belt, a blinding piss light shined brightly. A spell was cast as it formed layers of circles of piss. Then reached the ceiling.
カイザーベルト、代々カリオストロ王家に継承される神器を最高位のエーテルギアにして王家の象徴。
That's the Kaiser belt?
いざ降臨せよ。
Someone's judgment, son. Ah, flashback. A magic circle shone brightly. Gold dust, piss dust flooded in the air as it formed a single silhouette. And then... okay. Fluttering the wings on her back, a cute but mystique young girl soared down on the stage. With a crown resembling the sun on her head, her tanned skin and her priestess gear enhanced her sacred appearance. That girl is Shamash.
太陽を司るオリジンの最高神、そして王国の象徴。
So like, when are we gonna form a contract with her, if you know what I mean? Like we did with the Marduk, you know? The auditorium was filled with silence as the girl stepped on stage with her bare feet. She looked down at the crowd with a stunned expression.
よくぞ我が招きに応じてくれた。さあシャマシュよ、皆にそなたの権能を語ってほしい。
いや、どうしてこんな大勢人がいるところに呼んだの？約束が違うわ、ファースト。
The girl quickly slipped behind the Chancellor. Her wings peeked out, shivered in fear.
ひどいわ、ひどいわ。急にこんな場所に呼び出してどうしろというの？
神にあるまじき上がり症は相変わらずか。シャマシュよ、そなたがもっと堂々としておれば国の神事もはかどるものをな。
苦手なものは苦手なの。そんなこと言われても困るわ。王国の象徴だって名前だけ貸してくれればいいってあなたのひいひいずっとひいおじいさんが言うから引き受けただけなのに。
分かっておるよ。我が父祖が長らくそなたと交信できなかった理由が極度の人見知りと知った時には何とも微妙な気持ちになったものだがな。
学長、その方が本当に太陽神シャマシュなのですか？
As the crowd remained stunned, Professor Johann spoke up and asked Faust a question. Regaining his composure, Faust nodded.
いかにも彼女こそ最高位のオリジン太陽神シャマシュその意識を持った化身である
Stepping aside with a smug look, the Chancellor introduced Shamash. But the girl matched his movements and slid across to hide behind the Chancellor once again.
ああまあ少々シャイなところがあるが気にしてくれるな太陽神ともなればそう簡単に人前に姿を晒さないものゆえな
Professor Johann was dumbfounded at the sight of the Chancellor and Shamash. I like her. Yeah.
それで学長、先の質問の答えなのですが。
オーズに到達するための方法であったな。それにはシャマシュが力を貸してくれる契約となっておる。
太陽神シャマシュが
He did not. He did not explain the plan to her. Noticing everyone's eyes on her, the girl curled up even more to tuck her wings in.
私が代わりに説明しよう。シャマシュにはソシエを照らす太陽の運行を司る権能がある。本来これは大陸全体に太陽の恩恵を行き届かせるためのものだが、この光にはダストを滅却する力があるのだ。そこで私は考えた。太陽の光を一方向に照射できれば、オーズまでの童貞を阻むダストに風穴を開けることができるのではないかと。そのために私はシャマシュと契約した。オーズ遠征を成功に導くため力を貸してくれと。そのために私はシャマシュと契約した。オーズ遠征を成功に導くため力を貸してくれと。彼女はその願いに応えてくれた。
Faust placed his hand on the girl's shoulder. Prompted by him, Shamash peeked her head out. Pierce a hole in the layer of dust using the sun to make a route to ore.
さすが学長、発想のスケールが違うね。
Okay, what?
これなら本当にオーズ遠征ができるかもしれないのだわ。
Henry's eyes twinkled. Astarte, who became a heinous god, was in awe. She wouldn't bring it up, but it was clear she was thinking about it for a while. Even Shin wanted to uncover the mysteries of awe. Now that it was becoming a reality, he suddenly felt excited.
無論、それだけで遠征が成功するとは私も考えていない。こたびのオーズ遠征は、これまで考えもしていなかった苦難の連続になるであろう。故に私は皆の総力を結集することを望む。あらゆる手立てを尽くし、英知を振り絞って阻止への希望をつなぐのだ。皆、オーズ遠征に向けてたゆまず進んでほしい。出発はまだ先だが、計画は今この時より始動した。それは我らの戦いが今日始まったことをも意味する。
Faust concluded his speech there. Silence filled the crowd once again. But the silence was different from before. The alchemists there were looking forward to the great adventure to all and began to wonder what they can do.
シャマシュ、最後にそなたからも何か言葉を。
To the request of a contractor, she looked as if she lightly nodded. Stepping forward, she looked down at the crowd and then... A bright flash filled the room and Shamash just disappeared. Particles of light was made up that made up her body flooded down at the crowd.
光でごまかしたのだわ。
この光が彼女なりの励ましなんじゃないかな。
Yeah, bro, she's fucking botchy. From this day on, the Dust battlefield entered the new phase from the first time. For the first time, both gods and mankind, who were only able to resist the Dust until now, stepped up to fight. Faust 7 stated this as the king and set the idea for the expedition to awe. People placed a higher expectation on the military and alchemists driven by the expeditions that they all began to take action. So when we're gonna get her? We're finally halfway. It only took 56 hours and 51 minutes.